What's up, everybody? It's your girl, JQ, sports PR manager and sports personality.
It's your boy Spoon, man, sports fanatic, coach, basketball coach, man. Just really trying to make it make sense.
Thank you for tuning in to another episode. Y'all starting already.
See, that's what I'm saying, bro. The problem when you have your friends like come on, you know, your podcast episodes, stuff like that, it's gonna be really hard to be serious. But you know, if you know me, you know I'm like a serious guy.
I gotta tell what they watching. Thank y'all for tuning in to another episode of Counting Me Out podcast. You always whispering, you talking shit.
Nah, go ahead.
Okay, look, so tonight we have kicking with us Atlantic Sun Player of the Year, two-time first team All-Atlantic Sun, Atlantic Sun Newcomer of the Year,
Damn.
Atlantic Sun Tournament MVP. He's played with the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Oh, clearly he wrote all this.
Denver Nuggets. No, I did. Atlanta Hawks from Norcross, Georgia. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Brandon Goodwin.
Yeah, thank you.
Brandon Goodwin, man, that's fire. I ain't gonna lie, I'm excited, bro. I'm excited. You know, when I get to have my friends around, bro, like this is another one of them cases where, you know, to a lot of people he's like a public figure, but you know, I see Goody. So it's not a fan thing, you know, it's like a homie thing.
My dog.
So it's good to have my dog on here, man. You know, I don't like the interview route, but you know we do this thing here on Counting Me Out with these fire questions. So we just gonna hear your point of view, man, on these little quick questions. I'm gonna let JQ go first because you know she writes hers down and shit like that. Like she like.
Yeah, because I got the in-depth questions.
Okay,
so my first or my only fire question is: what is one question that you get asked a lot and you so annoyed by answering?
It's hard to say. I mean, I feel like a lot of questions are repetitive.
All right, bro. First of all, bro, you gotta stop. You sitting all with your chest all high
what
and
you
shit.
want me
Like,
to
what's
do,
all
bro?
that all about, bro? Sitting all stiff like
That's
that,
how
bro.
I sit, bro. I'm
My
real
fault.
professional.
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Ain't
Nah,
nothing wrong with that,
go
Brandon.
ahead, my fault. Go ahead.
Maybe questions like, how'd you get to the NBA or
Oh,
something
damn, I gotta
like that.
let me go ahead and delete that question.
It's hard. Like, it's hard to answer that question because, I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, you
mixed
do.
with work,
Yeah.
work mixed with luck. Like, it just
That
happens.
ain't luck.
But like,
that
it's like
ain't luck.
it's not one definitive answer. That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. So,
Yeah.
I mean,
No,
but
I'll take
I mean,
that.
it's cool.
I wasn't gonna ask you that, but I just thought I'd add a little humor.
You know, for me, my questions be super duper simple, bro. Like, we from Atlanta. Like, you know, we from the chicken wing capital of the world. Like, are you a drum guy? Are you a flat guy?
Flats. Oh,
Domestic
flats or ranch.
terrorist.
Ranch, my man.
At least you do ranch though, man. We had somebody on here say they eat blue cheese,
That's
bro.
disgusting. I ain't gonna lie.
Blue cheese. Can you imagine getting a flat, bro, and dipping it in blue cheese?
Lemon pepper lose. All right, we ain't gonna go
Lemon
there.
pepper noodle, man. Shout out to the kitchen, man. We ain't gotta
real.
go into too many details, man. Xbox or PlayStation?
PC. I can't answer that. That's out of the question.
Scammer. Hey, look, man. Anybody that plays video games on PC is cheating. He is a hacker.
I mean, yeah, you can say that. You can say that. I mean, that's the main source of cheating. You know, it's from websites.
Oh, you can't tell me I play the game. That's what I'm saying.
But
You're
I'm
a
not
hacker.
a hacker though. That's what I'm saying.
So you a
can't-
scammer
no,
too
you know how
then?
that goes.
I can't. No, I have a controller and my PlayStation is plugged up. He has like
I got the same thing though.
That's cap. You don't play on that. You play on PC.
I play with a controller though.
On
It's
a
the same
PC?
thing. It's the same thing. I promise you, bro. Once you get a PC, you'll figure it out. It's the same.
I'm
exact
straight,
thing.
bro. I'm straight, bro. I'm gonna just use my PlayStation, bro. That's what I bought it for. I ain't
I got a PlayStation too.
hacker. Anyway, man, look, bro. You know we like having you on this episode like is dope because the people of Atlanta got to watch you grow from the kid nobody knew to the kid that was kicking everybody's ass. So it seemed like overnight you went from being like the kid that was just working in the dark to this household name. Like talk about the grind part of the work from you having to go to Gulf Coast, from you going to Central Florida. Like talk about the process for you, the journey for you to get to where we at now.
Yeah, man. I think out of high school, I probably had 2 high major offers. UCF and Ole Miss. But Ole Miss was like on the fence.
Yeah.
I'm calling them like, yo, y'all gonna offer me? Like, I'm like, I gotta go high major. Like, that was the thing. Like, everybody wanted to go high major.
Yeah.
And so mid-major wasn't even in the question for me coming out of high school. I ended up going to UCF. Freshman year, sophomore year, I had pretty good years. My freshman year, I actually played a lot.
Were y'all still Conference USA then?
Yeah,
Shouts
but
out Conference USA.
no. We was ASC. Louisville, they had Montrez, they had Terry Rozier.
Oh, you was there with UConn them then?
Yeah, Shabazz.
Oh, yeah.
As a freshman.
Yeah. That was a good time, and that
God.
conference was booming then.
I think, so we had 5 starters that were seniors, but I still ended up playing like 15 minutes a game. So we finally got the conference play. You know, you get all the, the bullshit teams out in the beginning. We got the conference play. I think our first game was UConn. So
Shabazz,
I just finished watching them on TV.
Going
in high
crazy.
School. They won the ship. So no, they didn't win the ship.
No, not that year.
Yeah,
they ended up winning it that year.
They did.
Your year, yeah.
Yeah, so they did win the ship. They was fresh off the ship.
Yeah.
Played Shabazz. I think I got in with like 13 minutes in the first half. I'm thinking, bro, just don't lose the ball. Don't turn it over. And Shabazz is guarding me. And he took it. He ripped it twice in a row.
From you?
Yeah.
Plucked you.
Plucked it.
Not even a premier defender.
Coach pulled you out?
Plucked. Yeah.
One-on-one, no screens.
That second time he ripped me out, I just held him. Come on, man. Got taken out the game. I think I came back in, but, overall, though, UCF, it was a good experience for me. I ended up getting kicked out of there.
Talk about that. What the heck? What you mean you got kicked out?
So,
don't come with no Jameis
don't
Winston crab leg story, bro. Don't come with the crab legs, bro.
Not the crab legs.
I don't know if y'all ever been to UCF. You ever been to UCF?
I was at Conference USA. I played in Memphis.
Facts, exactly. So biggest campus in the world.
For sure. Dope, too.
60,000 students.
Dope.
It's fire, but it's the middle of the summer. It's like 99 degrees. Like, I need to get a bike. I need to get transportation to my class, and I didn't have a car. So it's little bike racks over there by the food place. So
it's the most Gwinnett shit.
But listen, it's a bike. Like, everybody do it. All my teammates, it's abandoned bikes at that point.
Who you stole the bike?
The bike that I took was a bait bike. I took the bait bike. I didn't know at the time. I took it to class.
Oh, I wish this was like on a YouTube stream or something, bro. They should have had
class,
video, bro.
You took it to class?
Yeah. Just because I had an exam. Like, I had
just trying to get there faster. No ill intent. Just took the bike trying to get where you was going.
Did my exam, went home. I get a knock on my door like the next day. Police officer, he's like, yo, you took the bike, whatever. I'm like, yeah, I took it. I mean, I brought it right back. I put it right back on the rack.
Literally.
He wasn't having it. He was spazzing like, yeah, man, you guys been taking bikes on campus. We finally, caught up to y'all, whatever. But he was like, you're good. You might have a court case. You never know. I'm like, all right, cool. 6 months later, I get in the season. We practicing, and 2 police officers walk in. I'm like,
at practice?
Knew. Yeah, 6 months later. Though.
No.
Why they waited so long?
They did their research, man. They had to make sure they got his ass.
I don't know. Crazy. But,
was there video surveillance? Like, did they have?
I'm sure it was. I really don't know. Like,
damn, off a bait bike. I ain't never heard of bait bike. That's crazy. Shouts out to UCF for keeping them bike thieves, man. Y'all did y'all.
They take that seriously.
Blessing in disguise, because I ended up going to Florida Gulf Coast, and obviously I blossomed from there.
Were you a part of the of Live City down there?
Nah, I wasn't. That was
you missed it, or that was after you?
That was after me.
Okay.
No, that was before me.
That was before you.
Yeah.
I thought that was what I said. Okay.
But
again, man, I like for me it was different because I watched. Like, I kept up. I wasn't extremely in the loop with guys that was from the town, but when I was playing and I was trying to keep track of what was going on back home, like it was the same names that was popping up. And I got to watch it from Norcross to Central Florida to Gulf Coast to like when you came to Atlanta, for me, it was like, no way this hometown kid that circled the block and ended up back in Atlanta and he balling.
Right.
You feel me? Like, talk about how it was being from here playing for the Hawks. Like, how was that?
Man, I think that's like a really underrated like experience. Like, not many people get to do that on a pro level. And you know, I mean, it can go either way sometimes. You get caught up doing dumb stuff, or you take it serious and, you know, you make that next step in your career. So it was just a blessing for me. Obviously, it's just me and my mom at first. Me and my mom, we just moved down here when I was like 9 years old. You know, went to Norcross. So I won a state championship, went to college, and, you know, I played summer league with the Grizzlies, but I got cut. And I ended up, you know, going to the G League. I played like 7 games, I think. Killing. So I'm talking about first game, I had like 29 and 7 in the G. This is like coming off the bench.
Yeah. Not even started.
Immediately started me the next game. So from there, you know, you keep getting those confidence boosters like throughout your careers, throughout like the things that I've been through and stuff. So from there, I turned it up. I'm doing the same thing every game. I'm guarding full court. You know, I'm just doing everything, you know, to get to that next level.
The little stuff.
The little stuff, exactly. And I ended up, you know, signing with Denver off of a hardship exception. That's when I think Paul Millsap, you know Sap, he was on that team. And he didn't say nothing to get me there, but I know he did.
Yeah, he plugged you.
Shouts
out to the Millsap brothers,
exactly,
man. Core 4, man, doing their thing, man.
Nah, those my dogs. But I talked to the GM, and he was like, yeah, you know, Sap, he spoke highly of you. So you know, that's another reason why you're here. So at that point,
we talked about that earlier. We talked about that on the previous episodes about who you know.
Who you know.
Who you know, and
who you know.
how you act, too. Like, I think that was most important. You know, ever since I got to the league, I had a professional approach, took my work seriously, and that was another reason why I made it to where I was. But, you know, I ended up signing, actually, I played summer league with Denver, thinking they were going to bring me back. I killed it, whatever. But I ended up signing a 2-way with Atlanta. And my agent came to me like, yo, you want to sign a 2-way here? You want to sign a 2-way there? I'm like, I want to go home.
Right. Ain't nothing like being
what?
home.
Playing in front of family.
Ain't
At
nothing
the
like
crib.
being home. At the crib.
Man, so I ended up signing
Never
with Atlanta.
need motivation to play.
Nah.
That's motivation enough.
That's it. I ended up signing home. You know, at first it was like, yo, I'm about to do this, I'm about to do that. But, you know, eventually I had to lock in because, you know, I went to training camp. They sent me straight down to the G. So I'm playing in the G. I'm killing. I'm like, yo, what's going on?
Right.
Like, y'all don't have no backup point guard. Y'all don't have nobody. So, you know, it's just trading. In the rebuilding years, a few years ago, I mean, obviously Atlanta turned it around pretty quick. But, yeah, they didn't have a backup point guard. So I'm down there just trying to prove myself. You know, I'm working out every day. Like, I'm going to the main facility, you know, where they practice, and I'm showing that I'm working and, you know, doing little stuff like that. And at that point, all I needed was opportunity. So, you know, I made the most of it. I think they was on a 10-game losing streak.
Right. Here come old 0.
Exactly. I didn't know what. First NBA game, like, yo, I don't know what is about to happen. Not first NBA game, but first time being able to play.
Yeah.
You know, you
comfortably.
Yeah, exactly. So, ended up dropping like 21 and 5 in Orlando.
I was around, bro.
So I'm like, it's it. It's time.
Like, you know, it's you get the like, it's different when you see it as a fan, but like it means something different to you when you're not a fan. Like it's dope as hell to be like, bro, like, yeah, that's my partner. Like that's Brandon Goodwin, but you know, that's my partner.
For sure.
Like watching you. Like, you know, we talked about this on previous episodes. Like, it always got to be something wrong for somebody to give flowers. Like, when the flowers is due, bro. Like, I watched you from when you was a little kid. Like, it's dope to see what you doing, bro. Like, flowers to Brandon Goodwin from the Counting Me Out podcast. No cap, because it's hard to do what you doing, bro. Like, it's hard to maintain right now you fighting through coming back off injury. Like it's hard.
It's hard.
Like you done had obstacle after obstacle after obstacle, bro. Like, so, congrats on, your success up to this point, because it's hard. Like we say, it's hard, bro. Like, for people that don't know, like you went through some things where you were in Atlanta. Like, talk about some of the railroads that you hit, like being here. Talk about, the locker room issues, the on-court issues, the off-court issues. Just
Atlanta?
give us some background. Yeah, give us some background of some of the railroads that you hit while you were in Atlanta.
I feel like it was fairly simple. Man, you just get your work in and work. But obviously, when you're not doing a lot of winning, it puts everybody in a tight space.
Right.
So
Everybody walking on eggshells.
Yeah.
exactly, from the training staff all the way up to the players, like everybody's on edge. And this,
Right.
I mean, it's a business at the end of the day. You understand, like, if you don't do your job, you out of there.
Right.
And so, I mean, it wasn't a lot of situations where it's like, damn, I don't know what the hell's going on. But it was some times, obviously, when you're losing and, coach can't get it, can't really get into his player's mind.
Right, and then he can
understand
say.
what they're thinking. Yeah. And so you start getting that tension between coaches and players. And little tantrums turn into big tantrums, and now they pointing fingers like who need to go, who need to, just stuff like that. And me, I'm on the outside looking in. I'm like, this is the man. This is the court.
Long as it ain't me, I don't care what y'all do.
Do my thing, like lock in, always be, professional, stuff like that. But, I had the same approach every day.
Yeah.
Tune everything out, lock in, get to where I need to be. So,
Man, I was hearing about some stuff that happened between you and Trey, cuz. What happened between you and Trey, cuz?
what you mean? What are you talking about?
Something happened. Uh-oh. Don't get the... Okay.
No, let me tell you this too.
I'm just saying, bro, like I was hearing, I don't really know what happened because I wasn't there. But, I was hearing there was like a little thing between you and Ice Trey, man. Not saying y'all got bad blood or nothing like that.
That's
but,
my dog. That's my dog. That's my brother. Like,
yeah, but what happened? What happened with that? What happened with the? I'm on
first off, Trey is my brother.
TMZ shit right now. I'm on my TMZ shit.
Trey is my brother. Like
10,000%. Shouts out to Ice Trey, man. Hold
Yeah,
Atlanta
shout out
down,
to
man.
Trey,
Doing this
man.
thing, man.
Nah, so you know me, competitive, whatever. I'm gonna get it done. I'm gonna talk my shit all
Every
that.
time.
Every time, no matter who's in front of me.
That's a
That's another thing, man.
You feel me? Like
Yeah.
we ain't gotta talk about it.
But I brought that energy, that attitude to Atlanta. Like I'm trying to prove something.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
Even the trade, like training camp, I'm trying to prove something.
What you should?
So we hooping, we scrimmaging. I think he might have just hit a 3 or something. So I come back down, I'm like, fuck this. He's not about to start cooking.
Yeah,
This
I'm
is
going.
like
It's up. It's up.
Which is like one of the first plays of like training camp, bro. Hit his 3 or whatever. So I'll pick him up full. I'm bumping and I'm shoving him. And he tried to nutmeg me. Trey,
Not
you know what
going.
he do.
That's his signature move.
His signature, exactly.
Trey Young, I'm not going. Hey, if you bring that shit to ABL, I'm a clothesline you, cuz. Don't do that shit to me, bro.
So he tried to nutmeg me, and I was not going for it. Like I chin checked him.
Yeah,
all
for
that,
10,000%.
And I didn't talk shit or nothing, but he shoved me out the way, whatever. So we get into it, we talking mess, whatever. But he called me the B word.
We ain't going.
He called me the B word.
What happened
so
after that, cuz?
We got into a little scuffle, nothing crazy.
Okay.
But it
Who
wasn't
won?
like no.
So
fight.
this
Who won?
the
Who
ESPN
won? I want to know who
thrown.
won.
Who won? This the
No
ESPN
punches.
version, y'all. No punches thrown
no
for
punches
sure.
thrown, nothing like that. Like
Definitely a little
We-
brother
we
situation, though.
It happens all the time.
Definitely a little
We
brother
hooping.
situation.
Yeah.
Hey, look, did you crumple up this part of his shirt right here, bro? When he did it, bro, you should.
I ain't do all
You
that.
should have had his face up like this, bro.
Nah, cause he hit me. He tried to push me, but it ended up being like a little punch.
Oh, so he slapped
So I'm
you.
thinking he about to hit me. Like I'll scoop him up, put him down.
Oh, just sit down. Gentle though.
Gentle.
Yeah, we not
Nothing
rough
crazy.
guys where we from. We ain't really on that all that rough housing, man.
But after that, we just
Yeah,
we
stop
started
playing on me
hooping.
though. That's just
Nah, we started hooping.
yeah.
like,
Stop playing on me though.
Respect.
Yeah, don't play on me like that.
It wasn't even like that. Respect.
So
like,
you feel like it took all of that for y'all to actually start like going at it with each other?
No, I
Sometimes-
think honestly, in that moment, what happened was it was again the young guy
Yeah.
trying to prove himself. Like I'm about to do whatever I want to do to bro, not because it's him,
Yeah.
but just because of this is who I am. I don't really care nothing about Brandon Goodwin. I'm a nutmeg him. I'm gonna do my little ice. You feel me? But again, I've been telling you since episode 1. We don't really play like that where we from, bro. Like, we
for
not
real.
doing that. Like, we not doing that.
Nah,
So, you know,
I respect
I
it, though.
again, not saying there's nothing wrong with Trae Young. Love Trae Young to death. You know, like you said, that's your brother. But it do seem like it's like a thing for you, man, because, you know, ABL comes around. You know, I feel like ABL is this is becoming one of your things,
Right.
right? Where
It
it's
is.
like, you
Oh, he
know,
said
where
it is.
Lou, you know, Lemon Pepper Lou, shouts out to Lou. Lou has held the ABL down for a long time.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's watching you step into your own and having that as one of your leading platforms, you know, was dope. Like, that was the first time I got to play the game with you at a high level.
Yeah.
Like, watching you dominate games from the beginning to the end was super dope.
Before
You
you
know,
switch teams.
For,
We ain't gonna get
shouts
into
out,
that.
hey man, shouts out Chef, man. Chef,
Oh my God.
Chef asked me to come hoop with the guys, man. You know, I'm old, man. I want to get some shots up,
Nah, I
bro.
respect it. I feel it.
Brandon don't pass the ball,
I don't.
y'all. So if you ain't never played the game with Brandon Goodwin, Brandon don't pass, bro.
I play to win.
I know that's right.
That's it.
Okay.
That's
so,
it.
you know, again, you know, you gotta let him do his thing, you know. You can't be mad because, you know, he scores a lot. So, you know, for me, I did my KD, bro. I try to go join a winning team.
I feel you. We had some great moments though.
We did, bro. We did. You know, again, you know, there's no better bonding moment. Like, athletes everywhere can attest. There's no better bonding moment than going through it with your teammate. Like, being on the floor with your teammate, playing with your teammate, grinding, sweating blood, all that shit with your teammates is a big part of, you feel me, the end product. But, you know, like you said, you brought that toughness to Atlanta. Like, talk about playing in the ABL at such a high level. Talk about how you feel when other guys come to Atlanta and they try to do their own thing in Atlanta. How you feel about that?
Nah, man, ABL, obviously it's one of the best programs in the.
No question. Shouts out to Ja, man. Shouts out to Ja, the CEO.
And obviously we've been able to, you know, be with him every step of the way. Like each year, it's growing and growing and growing, and we're growing as players.
Right.
And so, obviously, me being from Atlanta, you know, I got Lou, you know, in front of me, whatever the case may be. I'm trying to be where he at.
Right.
In the NBA, in the programs, I'm trying to follow, you know, every footstep he's trying to follow. I mean, that he's doing because he's from where I'm from.
Right.
And so, you know, I always just wanted to prove myself in the programs. Like, yo, I get to it too. I think my first year I played against Kyrie.
Yeah. Oh,
You
that
were
was a
with
good
us.
year. That
You
was a
were
good
with
year.
us?
Purple jerseys. Purple jerseys?
Purple, yellow, like nasty.
Yeah.
Nasty.
I remember that. It was a good time. Like, you know, we talk about now, like, I feel like you were part of, like, the last of a generation where, like, you had to really figure a lot of stuff out.
Yeah.
Like, on your own. You had to go through a lot of stuff to really say, all right, this is how I got to move from this point on, because
Nah, for
that
real.
ain't the way. Like,
Yeah.
you know, I the grind part about it, like, is different. Like, the end result is different when you put the pain in. Like, everybody wants instant grits, it doesn't really work like that. Like, you got to be able to go through certain trials and tribulations to get to, you know, like I say, the finish line is so far away from here.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's watching you go from what you went through to where you at now is super dope. But again, I do want to talk about when what's Buddy name that came down here? Used to play in Denver. What's his name?
Bones.
Bones Highland came to Atlanta,
Oh
gang.
my God, here you go.
Like, Bones Highland came down here, like, uberly disrespectful, Like, talk about how that matchup went, like, in the ABL when he came, Who's Got Soul is play. I don't even know who he played with, but that was the matchup. Brandon Goodwin versus Bones Highland. Like, talk about that day.
I didn't even know who we were playing at first. And, you know, I'm getting texts from Stead, Kedar.
Right. Shouts out Band-Aid,
Band-Aid. And they're like, yo, you about to get your ass bust today. I'm like, oh, damn, can we wake up? Like,
that's how they popped it off. I know that had you hot at the crib. You hot.
I mean, I wasn't hot, but I'm just like, all right, here we go. I got to get 50. So
that was the mindset.
It was one of those situations.
Ignorant.
I got to get 50.
He meant that too, y'all. He meant that.
I saw Bones. He was on his little world tour. He was going to, I think he went to Drew Brunson. I don't know if he went to Drew.
Goodman. I think he was in the Goodman, the joint, wherever it is. Yeah.
So I'm already on his world tour. He coming to who? Okay, cool. But it wasn't about to be sweet.
Oh, he picked the wrong day to come to Atlanta. Oh, man.
Like, I get it. Like, you on your tour, you know, you doing your thing. I respect it. He's a young kid. He's going crazy, like, doing his thing. But
not here.
It just wasn't about to go.
Yeah, not here, bro.
Down like that.
Not here.
Nah, so, I mean, we played. You want to talk about it? You really want to talk about it?
I want to talk about it. I want to talk about it, gang.
You making me look like a bad person.
Nah, bro, it's not. You know, it's just,
you know how Spoon get down.
Don't play with me like that, bro.
Sure.
That's my whole thing, bro. Like, don't do that. Like, we already allowed you. You come down here. We let you, you feel me? We not doing that. Just don't get to, what happened, bro? What happened? Tell me what happened.
He starts the game off, I think he hit a 3. He feeling himself.
Did he say something? Did he say something?
He probably says, I don't know what he said. But
you
know how the crowd get once somebody hit their 3.
That was going crazy.
So everybody like, oh, like what's about to go on? So it was like that from the beginning. Like
First possession.
So I guess he get a fast break or whatever, and I'm like, I'm in front of him. I just stand still. I'm like, go ahead, do your thing. He runs right into me. So I mean, I guess they called a foul on me, but like
big guard,
full right on into me.
Big guard though.
But he gets up and he said, "What the fuck are you doing?" So you know, I'm like, all right, bro. You know, I got out your way. I was trying to let you lay the ball up. He's like, bro, just get the fuck out the way. I'm like, all right,
Brandon, hold on though, because I know you, bro. I know that's not what you said. That's not what you said.
That's not what I said.
10,000% that's not what you said.
That's not what I said.
He bumped into you and said what he said. What did you say back immediately?
No. He didn't bump into me.
He ran into you. You said he ran into me. Right, so what did you say?
There wasn't no bump. Like,
what did you say to that? What was your response?
I told him, bro, I was trying to get out of your way. Because it was nothing to be crazy about at the beginning of the game.
This is the runaround. Don't give me the runaround.
I have respect for the man. It was nothing to be crazy about in the beginning of the game.
Hold on, Brandon.
Nothing happened.
So wait. So since you know the story, what did he say?
No, I don't know the story. I just know Brandon. That's what I'm saying. I know who Goody is as a person. Bump into him, you say something, the bump is cool. I take the bump, all right, cool. Say something, now it's a thing now. Now it's a thing.
But that's not how it went.
I know that's how it went. You can't lie to me, bro.
So we keep going. I mean, I guess I fouled him again. I don't even remember what the situation was.
Was he killing you?
Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. Everybody can attest that was there. Hell no.
No, he did shoot a lot of shots.
We're going to get to that. We're going to get there. I want everybody to know about this situation. Like, you know, a lot of people ask about me on the internet, whatever, but I'm like, I ain't about to talk about it.
Oh, it went viral. You was shade room shouting.
Exactly.
Everything, for sure.
Exactly. But, you know, we were playing and everything was cool. But, you know, he trying to little boy me, like.
Big guard. Big guard now. We big guards now.
No. He's not big guard. Anyways.
He tried to little boy you, wasn't going.
So after that situation with the whole, like, we still talking about the charge.
Right.
And so he's like, bro, get the fuck out my face, though, bitch ass niggas, stuff like that. Right. We can't really say stuff like that.
Bleep.
Yeah. So I'm like, bro, who are you talking to? You're not talking to me like that.
Yeah, we not doing that. Not like that.
So I get in his face, he get in mine. Push come to shove.
Shove come to push.
I might have threw a little, whatever, jab, but I didn't connect.
Did you miss on purpose?
No, but it's the heat of the moment, bro. Like, after that, we kept hooping. It's the same thing. Like, same thing with Trey. We keep hooping.
Oh, so you just a little You feel me? You got anger issues.
No,
Why you
bro.
act
Why
like
you
you
gotta
got a
say
little
all
man
that?
I
complex?
don't have anger issues, but it's just certain things you don't say to people.
Cause we don't play like that where we
Exactly.
from, bro. We don't really play like that.
I take it seriously. Like I respect you. I expect that in return.
That's really all it comes down to, bro. It's a respect thing. Like it's we gonna keep it hoop, but if you take it there, it's there,
Exactly.
and we gonna stay there.
Exactly. The whole game.
Gotta respect that, bro. You know we I don't want to cut it short, but again, I told you earlier we'll do a little series, bro. We got to get you back.
Yeah.
Because the people want to hear more about Brandon Goodwin. They want to hear more about, there's a lot of stuff that we ain't even get a chance to touch on, but because we're so stretched on time now.
I do want to ask though, during your journey from college to pro, then playing with the G League, what advice would you give? Because I know a lot of young men that
Ooh, that's the good one. Hey, Fonz, get the clips ready. These be the
Yeah.
Instagram videos.
I hear a lot of young men.
Give us your best little piece.
Right. I hear a lot of young men when they're going through the journey, you hear a lot of people in their ear like, give it up, move on, focus on something else. What advice would you give them as they're going throughout that journey?
Oh, when they start out with that deep breath like that, this gonna be a good one, yo. When start that deep breath like that.
Man, I would say it's running your own race. I think a lot of times you get caught up in Instagram. For me, while I've been hurt, while I've been down, I'm looking at other people. I'm like, man, they doing this, they doing that. But in my situation, it's different. I mean, it's time to take a break. It's time to rehab. It's time to get better. And I can't focus on what's not happening,
Right.
what's not going good for me, what somebody else is doing. I got to focus on the now, rehabbing, getting right, getting my mental back right, and obviously being ready for when the opportunity comes again. So I think it's running your own race, staying focused on your own goals, your own pace. I think everything just works out better that way.
No, that's good. I think
That's
a lot of
fire.
young people need to hear that.
Absolutely. Before we get out of here though, bro, tell these listeners, these people that's watching right now, tell them what's next for Brandon Goodwin.
Man, I'm at that age now. I'm playing.
You still a baby.
So I'm gonna go to training camp. I haven't figured out where exactly I want to go. I got a couple options, and so I'm gonna go to training camp, figure it out from there.
But we still NBA right now. Everything is still league.
I gotta get it.
That's good,
You seen
bro.
the bags they're throwing?
Yeah.
I gotta get me one of those.
One of them, cuz. That's it. Just one of them. Just one.
No, that's all. But I'm excited. I'm working. I'm getting there. I'm 11 months out from ACL surgery. So
Give me a number on what you feel like health-wise, where you feel like you at 1 to 100.
about 90.
So you ready? Right there.
I need to be at 100.
You right
Yeah.
there, though.
I'm right there though.
Yeah.
This
You
month
know-
and next month, we're gonna really
Grind
get to
time.
it. Yep.
Yeah. So again, bro, from the Counting Me Out podcast, from me, from JQ, from everybody involved, we want to give you your flowers again, bro, because for you to do what you've done coming from where we're from is, it's remarkable, bro. Again, Brandon Goodwin came and chopped it up with it on Counting Me Out, man. It's your boy Spoon,
It's your girl JQ.
and that's another episode of Counting Me Out.
We're out.
Yeah. Appreciate y'all.
My niggas.
Great.
Good shit, buddy.
You definitely gotta do that
Can we-
again.
That's what I said,
Darrell.
bro. That's what I said. Let's go and take these pictures
Darrell,
now,
we
though.
take pictures.
Told you, cuz. Get you on here. Come next time, we gotta get you a drink or two. You'll really be talking.